You can't tell, but these grease traps are disgusting. The question is, will they survive in the dishwasher? So I know a lot of people do this, and when I see them do it, it makes me kind of roll my eyes. They apologize a lot for being inconsistent with posting. And I just think to myself, you don't have to apologize. It's your thing. You do what you want. And now here I am doing that. But I'm doing this because I feel bad and realizing that at the time of making this video, I'm like almost a year into not having posted anything. Well, not anything substantial. Substantial as if, anyway. But where have I been? Well, I've been busy doing a couple of things. Going into YouTube was a very interesting way of reinventing myself, and I never understood what that meant until actually doing it and feeling that move to reinvent. That came at a moment where a lot of things opened up for me in terms of being more ambitious in trying things, trying to be more creative, or trying to be creative in general, breaking out of a fixed mindset into a growth mindset. So that led me down a path of trying so many different things, and I did it a bit too quickly because I've never done that before. While I am definitely a proponent personally of trying to, juggle a bunch of different balls and knowing that some of them might fall down, that initially was a bit overstretching. That didn't make me think that, oh, that's not the way to do it. It just made me reevaluate, why am I being overstretched? So after evaluating that and figuring that out, I've sort of recentered myself and reorganized myself. And in that whole process, also thought to myself that in this period of time of not making videos, I've still gained. I've gained like 40 subscribers. I'm now at 445 at the time of making this video. Anyway, total tangent. So what have I been up to? Well, for one, I started what technically is a company, but it's not really a company because I'm not making any money. It's not even a startup. I started a thing that I would like to one day potentially monetize and make for profit. And that's actually what's behind me right now, is one of the podcasts for this thing. It's called Rosc, R-O-S-C, www.rosc.life if you're interested in checking it out. But I decided with my experience in my career to make a brand that revolves around helping healthcare workers of all ranks and positions to develop leadership mindset, skills, and extreme ownership techniques for themselves, to give each person the empowerment to understand that they each have a contribution to the world of burnout and the feeling of fulfillment in our jobs. Because if any of you are in healthcare, you will know that there is a commiserating mantra that exists. And I kind of feel like for people to fall into that lull very early on in their career in medicine, which happens a lot, it can't just be the field doing it. I think it's a lot of, hearing it around you and adopting that mentality. That is what I've been working on through blog posts and podcasts. But that actually stemmed from something that is the other thing I've been occupying my time with. That stemmed from me designing an app. Now, I don't want to talk too much about the app because I haven't made it yet. But that's what I've been doing for the last 7 months as of making this video, is teaching myself to code, because I've had such a difficult time finding the developers that I want. For granted, I'm a small company that makes zero money, so I was offering very small amount of equity and no money, so I can't expect to just get amazing developers who are being offered many figures and options and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, point is, spent 2 years looking for developers, couldn't find them, and said, screw it, I'm just gonna teach myself to do it. And those of you who have been following have seen my mentality about the first 20 hours, so I applied it to this. 7 months later, I'm like 60% of the way there in making the thing, and we're talking about somebody who thought HTML had something to do with the URL thing you type up top on a website. Maybe there's gonna be a series coming out about that, and not because it gets seen a lot, because the least watched videos on my channel are these first 20 videos, but it would be an interesting series to make. So I've been capturing it, and let's see how interesting I can make it. Anyway, I also got this, and the ammo aerator. One of the other things I used to like doing was detailing my car. And there is a company called Ammo NYC, run by Larry Kosilla, one-man army. And I have like fallen in love with this product. This dude was like in his mid-20s, big time on Wall Street, and then just said, I don't want to do this. And he followed his path, which was a very long path that he talks about in a couple of podcasts. But point is, he started a boutique detailing service, and now he's doing very, very, very well. And I hope to one day meet him and maybe do a video or 2 or 3 or 4 with him. That got me really into detailing, and it got me thinking with all of this stuff now that I'm trying, with YouTube being one ambition, with Rosk being another ambition, what if one day I could do my own like mobile detailing service? 6 capfuls, and then fill it to the line. Uh-oh. Pump it up. You know, the thing about detailing, or just any process in general, it's nice to have a process, something that detaches your brain from the issues that you're trying to solve. And we've all got issues like that. Like, for example, for me, one of the issues I've been having is how do you get the breading to stick on chicken breast? I don't know. So, waterless washing. The idea being adding a lubricant to the dirt and using the microfiber to scoop it up off the paint. Now, it's not perfect. It's definitely going to cause some level of scuff marks, minor scratches in the clear coat, but it's in a pinch. Let's see how it comes out. Waterless wash. This didn't come out very good. I did a terrible job. Larry would not be proud. Larry, if you're watching from up there in Connecticut, it needs a proper wash. I get it. It needs a proper wash and a proper detail. But again, this is in a pinch. And also needed to make a video. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the glass and meet you back inside. Done. So what else have I been up to? I built a new computer. Let's see if I make a video on that. I have a bunch of random footage on that one. Let's see what happens there. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try to get back into things. And even though it wasn't a smash hit, I'm gonna finish that first 20 of espresso making. I'm actually also making a Skillshare class around espresso, making espresso at home for beginners. So there's another thing that I'm trying to try after. Oh yeah, well, so one of the biggest things that got me to sort of stop making videos or lose the motivation is I had to take my oral board exams to get board certified, which I failed the first time because I didn't really prepare for it. Totally underestimated that test, but passed the second time with no problem, thank goodness. So that's taken care of. Once that was out of the way, then I started to claw back, and now here I am. Let's see how long this lasts for, and let's see what other interesting content I can try to muster up. Until then, I will see you then. Worked like a charm. I wasn't worried. Thank goodness I don't have to pay for those.